what is something that a lot of women go through that is often not talked about? Come here. Birth control. So we're going to get into that today. And I'm also going to do a get ready with me. So stay tuned.
I could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know.
Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Mo, and I'm back with another video. So if you already seen the preview, you know what this video is about to be. So we're gonna get into my get ready with me, and of course we're gonna also get into the birth control. So as I'm gonna get into this get ready with me, I'm gonna get a little bit personal, just on my journey about birth control and stuff like that, everything that I've been through. All right, so to give you guys a background on what I have been through with birth control, I was on it for 3 different times. And let me just tell you, it was hell. Because I've been on it for 3 different times here, don't mind me if I'm not looking directly at the camera. I am trying to do my makeup as I'm talking. But yeah, so as I was on birth control, my first time, it was different. I was not knowing what to expect because I was not on birth control, nor had I ever thought about it, because I just wasn't sexually active like that. So I got on birth control for the first time, and right then and there, I immediately realized that it was a little bit different than what I was expecting. So on my first time, I ended up gaining 30 pounds of weight. Now, at the timing, I wasn't worried about it. I was at my smallest. I was in boxing, and then I did MMA and stuff like that for a while. So I was, I'm okay with getting the weight because I was already, super muscular and thick. And I was like, okay, well, it's just nothing that I can get off. I'm used to this, right? So I played it cool. I ended up not losing that weight. So it was stressful at first because I didn't understand. Since I've never been on birth control, I was unaware of the weight gain and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, well, this is not working for me. So I didn't want to gain any more weight than what I already did, just because I realized that this one was not going away. So I ended up trying a whole different birth control, and yet again, it was the same issue. I ended up gaining another 30 pounds. Now, mind you, these 30 pounds are in the first month of having the birth control. And I don't know about you, but 30 pounds is a lot of weight to gain in 1 month unless you're eating absolutely crazy, which was not me. So I ended up going to the doctors again and telling them, like, hey, I don't know what's going on. You told me that this birth control I wouldn't have an issue with it. I wouldn't gain weight and this and this and that. So they're like, oh no, it's not the birth control. It's something you're doing. I'm like, no, it's something that I'm not doing because I know what I do and what I don't do. Now, if I take accountability, if I was eating crazy and just didn't care, then I would say, hey, you know what, you're right. But that was not the case. I wasn't doing anything different than when I started my birth control. And I wasn't eating crazy or anything like that. So it just made 0 sense to me. And I told them, I'm like, hey, since nobody has answers, I want this out of my body because I don't feel like I should have something in my body that no one has answers for. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't feel right to me. I got a little pushback. They wanted to argue with me and say, oh, well, you need to have birth control, blah, 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 blah. So, you especially if you're sexually active. Okay, well, I don't need help on figuring that much out, But I just know that there's something else going on with my body that shouldn't be. And that's what I'm worried about right now. I can worry about everything else later, but that's what I'm worried about right now. Now, that kind of just, threw me off having birth control in general. So I took it out. And at this point, I was just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I want to have birth control, I want to be protected and whatnot, but I don't want to keep gaining weight. So I try to go back again, and then they give me another option. They said the same thing. They gave me what's called a Mirena IUD. Now, this supposedly one of the best birth controls out there. It doesn't, you don't gain weight. I mean, the whole nine, right? You're not supposed to gain weight. It helps with your periods and all of that. Well, it did help with my periods. It did. But I also ended up having so much issues. I was always so short-tempered. I was, any little thing was just bugging me. I was always like getting upset. I felt like a whole different person. I knew, I am not this angry person. Why is just the littlest things irritating me? It's just not right with this either. But you know what? Let's just keep going. Well, by the time the month was over, I had gained the weight. Now, everybody was like noticing the weight gain as it was happening, which was crazy because everybody that knows me knows that I've never had a problem with losing the weight, right? So they were just, the people around me are very honest. You know what I mean? They're just like, dang, I do notice that. They're not saying that I was fat, but they noticed the difference in just 1 month. So I knew that it just wasn't me. It was clarifying to know that I wasn't the only person that was noticing this change happening to me, because when you have doctors and even they're kind of like, I don't think it's this, or I don't, it's just probably you. It was refreshing to see that people seen what I seen and, trusted me and believed in me. So that's a big thing, is having that support system. I was able to, talk to them about stuff like that happened for me. So within that, I did end up getting that 30 pounds, and I went back in and I told them, this is the case. I gained another 30 pounds and it's impossible to get this freaking hormonal weight off. Let me tell you now, for ladies, I'm not sure what it is for men's body, but for ladies, our weight is the hardest to come off when it's a hormonal weight. And for some people, it's just harder than others. So again, I was met with pushback on this time, and they had convinced me to leave it in for another month to see how it works, because they said, oh, well, we don't have time to take it out today. We don't have that scheduled appointment for that. And I was like, well, okay, I guess. So I ended up leaving it in for another month, and it wasn't even a full month. I just could not take it anymore. I was like, my temper, everything is just, it wasn't me. And I knew, like, I'm about to lose it if I keep this thing in here. So, and I'm not going to recommend this for anybody else. You should leave it up to professionals. But I took it out myself. I was tired of waiting. I don't like people telling me, oh, don't do it. Pause. It's just people that were kind of trying to convince me to keep it in instead of listening to me. When I'm explaining to them what I feel is going on, they didn't want to listen to me. So it was really a trying time for me. It was to the point where I was just like, I'm crying, I'm upset, I'm angry. I don't understand why nobody's taking the time to listen to me, even though I'm explaining. It was just always, oh, go lose weight. Oh, you're gaining weight, go lose weight.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, no, it's not that easy. If that was the case, I would not be spending my time nor my money to come and see you guys to talk to you about the weight gain issue. And it was to the point where I was like, I was over it. So I took it out, and then I struggled for years to get back to my body to get normal again. But even though it did get normal again, eventually my body started to feel normal again, as in my temperament and everything like that. Everything was starting to feel normal again. The only thing that never got back to normal was my body, my weight. So I started these birth control. I started going through this in 2010, and then I've been going through it ever since, all the way until like 2022, 2023. And it was so hard to just go through this thing mentally and not feel like anybody was there for you. So I ended up getting a new doctor. So I finally was like, I'm getting over that. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I got a new doctor, and this doctor was everything. This doctor heard me. She looked into my charts, and she was like, oh, they didn't do this. Oh, they didn't do that. And I was like, no, they didn't do anything besides tell me to lose weight. Like, and she's like, okay. She's like, well, anybody can say that. And I was like, right. I was like, I told myself that, but it's not as easy as it is. And she basically told me so because it was hormonal weight, that I would have to probably have some type of medical therapy to get that hormone out. She said, because as of right now, that's the only thing that's stopping you from losing your weight. My only thing is I didn't want to do medical weight loss. I didn't want to have surgeries. I don't want to do medication. I just want to lose the weight naturally, and I have been talking to her about different ways to lose that weight without having to do surgeries or anything like that. And she has been absolutely amazing, and she has been helping me with losing the weight naturally as possible. So I have been doing a lot of different things. I've also paused. I've also found different ways of working out so that it was mentally not draining me, because I was always thinking about, why haven't I lost weight? Why haven't I lost weight? It was just for me to completely stop thinking about that and just work out and have fun. So mentally, you know, it does take a lot. So you have to kind of like put your mind in a different state, basically, to be comfortable with who you are, love yourself as you are, but acknowledge the fact that, you know, you have things to work on. So I did. And now I found somebody that's on YouTube who does a bunch of weight loss and stuff like that. But what I love about her that's different to me is that she showed her whole process of, you know, when she gained weight after she had children, and then you watch the progress it happen on camera. Like, it was right there. So I love how realistic it was. And, you know, she wasn't already skinny and working out. She was, you know, I'm not saying she was chubby or anything, but she had an amazing body. But, you know, after having kids and stuff like that, you do go through weight gain and stuff like that. So it was nice to watch her journey and her transitions through the whole thing. I absolutely adore her. And if you guys are interested, her name is Jerica. So it's Body for Days by Jerica. And she is the sweetest person as well. She's very nice. She talks to everybody. So if you guys are interested in looking at that, go follow her and do a couple of her workouts. I'm telling you, it's fun. She kept my mind off everything. So as I'm posting this video, I don't know if I'm going to be posting this, I don't know how soon, because I know that I am collecting videos and I'm posting in connection with my Snapchat. So a lot of my people on Snapchat have already seen or are already seeing my weight loss progress. They are ahead of my YouTube. So if you guys are interested in following my Snapchat, you can find me here. So if you are from my Snap fam, don't say anything. I want people to see my progress on here. But yeah, I'm purposely posting videos to correspond with my Snapchat. So you're probably seeing these from a long time ago that I'm just now posting, but I don't know what I'm going to post this, so I'm just speaking ahead. So if you're seeing this now, I'm hoping that I have lost weight since this, but if I have not, I probably let you know that I am struggling. But if I have, and you're on Snapchat and you see that I have, and you see my face and stuff, then shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, so when it comes to our bodies and stuff like that, you need to know your body, because at the end of the day, only you can tell yourself about you. You know what I mean? So yes, doctors and stuff are paid to and educated to know things about our bodies, but you're the only person that's inside your body that knows whether something's working for you, something's not working for you. And you have to be vocal about that with your practitioner. And you have to make sure that you guys both have an understanding. If that practitioner is not meshing with you, you have the right to choose another one. Don't just settle for one who is not, paying attention to you as a person. So for me, what I ended up doing is, because I had so many problems and not enough understanding, I did go into the medical field. I got my degrees in my medical field. So I have been doing that. I decided to change the chapter and educate myself. So once I educated myself, I can actually have an educated conversation with them. So it has helped out a whole lot. And I do recommend for people, if you don't want to get your degrees in healthcare, you don't have to, but do educate yourselves as well. So to everybody watching this, since weight in general is a touchy subject for a lot of people, don't be hard on people. Some people like me, have went through situations to where we cannot control that. It's not something that we can just get up and say, you know what, you're right, you're calling me fat, I'm gonna go lose weight because you said that. Just be generous with people. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to people. You don't understand what people are going through. I went through times where I was told that I was fat, and it hurt my feelings. Let me tell you. I was like, I have never been called fat in my life. So it really hurt my feelings, and it put me in a dump for a little bit. So being able to come back here and doing this so that I can show the world, there's other people out there like me. I'm not the only one who struggles with this, and it's tough for some people. And it's not right to judge anybody based on situations like that they can't help. Now, is there some people that are lazy? Absolutely, but it's not our job nor our place to tell them that. They know themselves, and it's, leave them be. It's their doctors, their health, their life, and that's for them to talk to them about. If you're not a professional, you can't tell anybody about their body. So this is my story, ladies. So if anybody is out there that is going through the same thing, let me know. I mean, you can always contact me in any one of my platforms. I do have them at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. I am always down to have a good conversation, especially about things like this that, it's hard. So I'm hoping that, by doing these videos, we can hold each other accountable. If anybody's going through these issues and wants to work out or is having any problems with working out, message me and be like, hey, today I'm having a bad day. I'm having, a rough day, and I just need somebody to talk to. Hit me up, especially on Snapchat. I'm always there. It's the first thing that I see. But if you want to get a hold of me also too, if you comment on this video and just say, hey, I'm going to message you on Snapchat, just give me it in advance, stuff like that, then I'll definitely be looking out for your Snapchat. So yeah, also there is, I don't know if anybody here is familiar with a lot of the things that are on Reddit. I do go on Reddit a lot, and there is a lot of different conversations that go on there, and you're able to find a lot of people that are struggling with situations that you are. It's good and bad, that platform, right? Just like any platform, I feel like they have their good and their bads. But yeah, that's one that I was able to use to kind of see, what people were talking about and going through with certain birth controls too. So that's a good platform for anybody. But alrighty, ladies, I am done with my makeup here. I'm gonna do my setting spray. Ooh, that was a lot. So if any of you are interested in, so if anybody does any gaming on here, I am a gamer as well, so I'm gonna start doing some videos for my for gaming on here as well. So it's not just all girly stuff, but I want something that everybody can enjoy. I know I've been doing a lot of shopping, get ready with me's, and Temu hauls and stuff like that. but I'm gonna get into going out and kind of taking you guys on the city of Seattle, especially if you are here. Also, I'm going to be doing, like I said, my gaming. So I've been on Twitch, but I only really watch streamers on Twitch. I haven't really streamed on there, but my whole thing is to start picking random people to play with so I can start putting them on YouTube, streaming videos, and I'm also going to start doing Twitch videos. So if you are a gamer, add me on PlayStation right here. Now, depending on when I post this video, I'm probably going to, like I said, my Snapchat is like my main platform. So I'm pretty sure before I post this, my Snap fam will probably already know about what I'm doing. So I'm trying to do my first one. I'm going to try to correspond this video with my Snapchat when I post on there. So I'm going to start adding people, and I'm going to start picking people at random. So if you're interested in that, add me on PlayStation. I do play PS5 right now. I want to build a new PC. I have a PC now, but it's not like a setup like I want. So I'm going to start building that setup. So for right now, I'm going to be doing all PS5. So if you are interested in playing games with me and being streamed, go ahead and follow me now. Also, I want to tell you all that I appreciate you all for watching my videos and being a part of my conversation and listening to me and my story. I promise all the other ones are going to be more so uplifting. Unless you guys like this video, you guys like the openness and the vulnerability that I have with you guys, then let me know. Again, I love you guys and thank you so much for watching this video. And also, I'm gonna start doing Easter eggs in all of my videos. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Easter eggs, it's just little things that people put in their videos. So you really have to look for it in order to find it. So I'm gonna be dropping letters throughout my YouTube video, and the person who first finds all those is going to be entering into a gift card. So I'm going to be telling everybody before I do it what gift card it's going to be, and just to keep out an eye for those letters. So stay tuned with me. I promise you, I have so many ideas that I want to share with you guys, and I'm just super excited. Okay, so I'm so happy. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on here. I know I am brand new and I haven't really told anybody about my YouTube channel, so just be patient with me. There will be more to come. I will direct my Snap fam, if I have not already. I'm directing them over here, so you'll be seeing more people come over to my page. And if not, hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right?
I could blame it on the physical. I could blame